What is up, everyone? My name is Miguel, aka the Liberal Thrifter, and welcome to episode 5 of my YouTube series where I bloviate incessantly about my love for going thrifting to find stuff to flip on eBay for a profit. Thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, what the basic premise of this channel is that I give you guys all kinds of tips and tricks and bolos and share my experience and knowledge with you guys so that you can turn around and use that to build up your own side hustle businesses, thrifting, making money online. Well, it's been a few weeks since the last episode, and that's because I haven't been out thrifting that much due to different reasons, but I was able to finally go out and thrift for a little while, and I have some stuff to show you. So I'm going to show you guys 10 items that I picked up. I'm going to try something a little different here. I'm going to actually then just show you my bread and butter items, just like a quick rapid fire situation, so you can at least see some brands and names. And then I'm going to show you 10 items that sold recently. Anyway, the first item here that I'm going to show you here, the new batch, is this Spirited Away t-shirt. It's a size XL. My size. Might keep it for a little while. I do love the movie. I have watched every single Studio Ghibli movie on HBO Max, which they're all super cute, and I highly recommend them as good, wholesome fun. So I wanted to show you guys this one a little bit because I want you guys to do a little experiment with me here if you have your phones. Go look at a Spirited Away shirt, right? Look them up. In fact, I'm going to show it to you here. This is you look up Spirited Away. Not that impressive, right? You're looking in the $20 range for a Spirited Away t-shirt, which isn't, bad, but it's not great. Now, switch that to high to low. And yeah, you've got a couple of one-offs, really, really nice stuff. And then you run into this one. And this one is the movie poster. This is when it came out. Like, this is what came out with it. So it's not like after it got popular. It's from that time, so it commands a premium. Paid as usual, paid $4, and I think I should be able to get around the $50 mark for this one. So always make sure you comp stuff out correctly, because just because regular Spirited Away shirts don't really look like they're worth much doesn't mean that this particular one wasn't. And so you always want to make sure, if at all possible, try to find the exact one that you have. This next item is a first for me. I actually have been looking for these forever, but I never found them. You may recognize that logo. This is On Cloud women's running shoes. You can recognize them by this and of course the logo, but these are the little things that make them most desirable. Size 6.5, and it's a really, really great brand. I paid $8 and I should be able to get somewhere in the $60 range. So be on the lookout for On Cloud running shoes. These have nice, lots of wear, or lots of tread left, so should be able to sell well. This next item is a little bit of a one-off, but I want to kind of give you an idea to look for this kind of stuff. This is an old Rolodex, and it is brand new in the box. Let's see, I'll open it up. There's no problem. Brand new, still in the box, right? I paid very little for this. I paid like $2 for it. But you always want to look through the office supplies. You never know when you're going to run into A, something new in the box, and B, something that somebody really, really likes and wants another one of. So like someone's had this in their office forever and they need another one. They don't want change. They want the exact same one they had before. So they'll find this one. Kind of also keep an eye out for stuff like that. You'll be surprised what kind of stuff that gets used as props for movies, for TV shows. They need to be time period specific and they want them to look new. So just keep that in mind when you're out there sourcing, and you'll give certain things like just a chance. They're not a huge money maker. I would say it's somewhere in the $30 range, but I paid so little for it that it was going to be worth it for me. I have a new Disney tag to show you. How about that? As you guys know, here in Southern California, I run into a lot of Disney stuff and I love it. It is one of my best things to buy for resale. This right here is a, see if you can say it, Disney employee exclusive. So that's a new tag. Obviously it's a white shirt, but the big thing is the, oops, upside down. The colorful, top down Mickey Mouse, and then it's got a very similar kind of thing in the back, bottom up. Paid, this one they priced up a little bit actually. They paid $6, but I think I should be able to get around 40 for it. There's another one that's lower, but it's a small and mine's a medium, so the fact it's a little bit better size shouldn't be able to mean that I can get another one. Other than that one that I found, there isn't another one of these out there. So employee exclusive equals rarity equals somebody's gonna want it. So this next item is a pair of hiking boots. The brand is called La Sportiva. Still a little bit dirty, but as I mentioned to you before, and if you're new, well, you're learning this now, Vibram soles, that's a big telltale sign that these are probably going to be high quality. They just look like high quality boots. And I comped them out, new, these things are about $150 to $200. Used, I'm thinking I should be able to get somewhere in the $70 range. Paid $10. They did price these up a little bit, but 10 into 70, yeah, I'll take that all day for sure. This next item is a hoodie. You guys know I pick up a lot of hoodies. So this I had to use Google Lens to find out what that was, and it turns out that this is the 502nd Military Airborne, so parachutist infantry. So you know that somebody who was in this is gonna want to rep the stuff. Military stuff, military people are proud of their service, as they should be. Great for them. But if you find stuff with their specific branch, their specific ship, their specific logo, that kind of thing, vintage stuff, of course, especially, you're gonna want to look it up because you're probably going to, somebody's gonna out there want it. Somebody's gonna want to rep that they were in this infantry unit. Paid $6, and I think I should be able to get somewhere in the $40 range. It also helps that it's on a Hanes premium tag, and it also helps that this is a good size. That's a 2XL, so a little bit bigger, so that'll command a premium, so should be able to get about 40. This next item is a small board game. It is Legend of Landlock. The main thing I wanted to show you guys is this Game Right logo. Game Right makes a lot of the newer, cooler board games that people actually like to play. Have a game night. So always take a look at these. I got this super cheap, $1.50. So it was worth it for me. Probably gets to about 20 shipped. But it's so small, it's in demand, the sell-through is pretty decent, and so yeah, just take a look at the smaller board games. Those are usually going to be a little bit separate from the main board games, and just make sure to take a look at the little boxes. Even card games, Cards Against Humanity kind of stuff. You never know when you're going to find something that was only available on Kickstarter or something like that, and it's going to be worth picking up. This next item, of course, I knew exactly what it was. Can you tell what it is? Based on the logo. I've talked about it before. That's right, Oakley. Oakley, big, heavy, tactical boots. Really great condition. These things are super nice, super expensive new. And I found them for, what was it? $10, $20 half off. And these bad boys should go for about $100. Big, thick, heavy boots usually cost a lot of money to manufacture. They're good quality, and so they're gonna still hold some resale value. So new, these are in the $200 something range. used in this kind of condition should be able to get about 100. This next item is a new with tags t-shirt from Rick's Cafe from Casablanca, the movie Casablanca, which is an absolutely brilliant movie. If you've never seen it, don't be put off that it's black and white. It is hilarious. It is cinematic masterpiece. Here's my theory, and I haven't done all of the research on it. I think that some place in Casablanca just kind of co-ops this for tourists and sells it to them there, and that's what I suspect. I'm not going to do a lot more research on it because unfortunately this shirt is no longer mine. My wife commandeered it, and let that be a lesson to you guys about the danger of showing your pickups off to your family who's possibly going to want it. But if I were going to resell it, I paid $6, and I would probably be able to get somewhere in the $25 to $30 range. Probably more than the 30 because it is brand new with tags. So let that be a lesson to you guys. Don't show stuff off that you think some of your family members, your significant others is going to want. Just kind of list it and put it away, and then show it to them after you've already sold it. And the last item that I'm going to show you guys today is this box of cassettes. And I'm going to tell you a little story about how I found these. I was at a Goodwill. New cart comes out. The cart is loaded with stuff. And you can tell the kind of person that just donated a bunch of stuff. You can tell some things about them based on what you see. What I saw from this person was a ton of really cool stuff. Unfortunately, not a lot of it was worth the money, but it was stuff like those little string backpacks from kind of cool bands like Pantera and Slayer and Motley Crue, glasses, the kind of glasses that are exclusively sold at concerts, different type of kind of a cool guy paraphernalia. If I had to build a profile of the person that donated this stuff, it would be someone who was young, who was a teenager in the late 80s, early 90s, rock concerts all the time, probably now in their late 40s, and cleaning stuff out, giving stuff away, for whatever reason, space, whatever. So anyway, I found this box. It was just open, and it did not have a price on it. So I looked at a few of the things there, and they looked kind of eccentric band stuff. Not common, not not even the stuff that I saw, the rest of them, not even the Motley Crue and stuff like that. It was just kind of weirder stuff. Based on the profile I built in my head about this guy, I knew that this stuff was going to be some of their most esoteric leanings, especially because they were cassettes. They were probably in the early 90s at the most, late 80s that they got these. So I went to the price person. I asked them, hey, are you guys going to be pricing them by the box? And she said, we can. Let me go price it for you. How does $10 sound? That sounds great to me. So brings it back, $10. And here I've got all these lovely, very, very eccentric cassettes. And I'm going to show you just two sets of them. Here's the first one I'm going to show you. Anybody watching Stranger Things? Has Kate Bush. If you can read that. Yep. It is Running Up That Hill in the original cassette form. Now, when Stranger Things first came out, I looked at the comps. When Stranger Things first came out, these were running $100. price has since tanked. Then since then, it's now closer to 40 to 50. But that's fine with me. $40 to $50 for this one little cassette, and I've still got all of these. Some of them were not worth much, but there is some stuff that can go together in a nice lot. Some European alternative rock, I'm thinking. There is the Cocktail Twins. That's 4 of them right there. Each of these are comping out somewhere in the $25 range by themselves. So I should be able to get close to 100 for all 4 of these. Let's see. What can I show you that you guys might know? Some soundtrack stuff. There's a garbage cassette. There's the soundtrack, 2 soundtracks from Twin Peaks. These are not worth a lot, unfortunately, but I should be able to get still about $15 to $20 for these 2 together. Band called Lush. There's a couple of these. I think again European alternative. So anyway, $10 for this whole box. Overall, I'm guessing it's going to make me somewhere in the $300 range when everything is said and done. So keep an eye out for cassettes. If you've got a feeling about it, if you've got to make an educated guess about it, definitely, once you have your instincts honed, trust your instincts about this. All right, let's see how this works out. You guys tell me in the comments down there if you like this or not. But I'm going to show you rapid fire, some of the more bread and butter type of stuff that I picked up. And I'm not going to talk too much about it. Just going to zip through them. That's a pair of Vans. The reason I picked these up, and they were $12, is because they're Pop Cush. So I think they're like more cushioning on the bottom. $12. Should be able to get about 50. New Japan Pro Wrestling t-shirt from Pro Wrestling Tees. You guys know I love pro wrestling. Wrestling tees, good thing to look out for. That is a Chelsea Football Club, English Premier League Soccer official merchandise. I picked these up $6 or so, but I like that it was more of a color block and not just like a plain t-shirt or a jersey, so I should be able to get 30-ish. I thought this was kind of an interesting one. This is an Aaliyah memorial shirt. So first you don't succeed, dust yourself off, try again, that kind of thing. So obviously he passed away. That's a medium. It's a white shirt. Rap tees, hip hop tees, memorial tees can do good money. This one's not super worth everything, but paid only $4 and I should be able to get about 25. Columbia PHG performance hunting gear. I'm sure you've heard of PFG fishing gear. This is hunting. Some hunting guy might really like this. It's got that hunting dog picture on it. It is a good size 2XL, and I got it at an independent where it was only $1.50. So why not? Should be able to get about 25 for it. It's a Lamb of God Ragland baseball style tee. This is from their 2016 tour. You can see that right there. You guys know how I feel about tour t-shirts. Definitely, keep an eye out for that. Lamb of God still popular, still running, lower card acts in big stadium tours. So somebody will want that. This is a Land Rover hoodie. It is actually a Land Rover PacSun collaboration. Someone who has the Land Rover is going to want this. Paid about $7. I'm probably thinking about 30. This is a twofer. It's a HarleyDavidson 5XL t-shirt. There we go, gigantic ass t-shirt. This one's from Milwaukee. Found right next to it another Arizona Harley-Davidson 5XL t-shirt. This one's from Phoenix. And if you put them both, compare them both together, they're both the same size. So that's why I know this is a 5XL, even though the tag's ripped off. So paid 5 for one and 6 for the other. But I should be able to get somewhere in the $60 range if I lot them together. Here's a Playboy PacSun, which I've sold before. Just a collaboration that between those store and the Playboy. It's got that little side bunny thing, and it's kind of nice. Actually paid a little up for this one, $8. Should be able to get about 30. Pasadena City College, a local college near me. This is a women's, of course. It's got some nice pink embroidery, so I'm sure someone will want it. It's a size XL women's, of course, and paid $4. Should get 25-ish or so. It's a big 3XL Harley-Davidson. It's got some discoloration, kind of a bleach stainy kind of deal, but this was actually half off. It was 6 half off 3. So, and it's a big size 3XL, so I'm sure someone will overlook the little bleach spot there and purchase it from me for about, I would guess, in the $30 range. All right, let's see a few more things. MV Sport, Nantucket. I looked. There's not a college or university in Nantucket. It's just a Nantucket shirt, but somebody will like it. Paid $4. Should be able to get 25-ish. It's a Billy Joel 2017 baseball tee. Billy Joel merchandise is actually almost always going to be branded properly. He does a really good job merchandising his stuff. Doesn't have the tour dates or anything on the back. It's just a shirt. Paid $4. Paid $6 actually, somewhere in the $6 range. Should be able to get about 30. Here's a Harley-Davidson short sleeve, kind of with an embroidered, but the size tag is ripped off, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to do some measurement on it. Got a patch, so Harley-Davidson, you guys know I think that's a great one. That is a vintage Roper Western shirt. See that there, it is a size 2XL. It's very nice embroidered lining here. And again, Westerns were really in for a while, not as in anymore, but I should still be able to get about $30 for that. This I was going more by how it looks. This is a no huddle New York Giants button down short sleeve shirt. Paid $5-ish or so. Should be able to get about 25. After I didn't look up the comps properly on this one at the store because I was in a hurry, but I thought it would be worth more, but still not bad. And the last one I'm going to show you guys is this Death Race for Love shirt. It is a kind of a hip-hop brand, and I have sold, I knew what it was because I've sold another shirt, Section 8 Juice World, I sold it for $50, so I knew, and it had this same screen print tag on it, so I knew that this would probably be worth the same, or worth a lot as well, if this was more in the $35 to $40 range. But considering I paid $5 for it, you know, I'll definitely take that. Okay, so that's the rapid fire. Tell me what you thought about it, and see if I keep it or if I start doing something different. All right, and now on to some sold. I'm trying to show you 10 items that sold recently. This first one is a, let's see, Nat Nast silk shirt that is a pink and cream kind of a rockabilly style. So you want to use that keyword when you find these kinds of shirts. Paid $6 and as you can see sold for 40. This next item is the Frank Sinatra Dodgers shirt that I showed on one of my first videos. Sold as I thought it would. Sold for $45, paid $4 for it. Yeah, it's just the rarity of it really made it fly off the shelves, so I'm really happy with that. Next item is a 5XL HarleyDavidson shirt. As you can see, goes for about that. Where this located sometimes will help, but for the most part they're going to be in the middle of nowhere, so it kind of goes for the same. Paid $5 and sold for 30. So, you know, $5 into 30, that's this is bread and butter stuff, guys. It's not gonna make you rich, but it's plentiful enough, and you can just pick them up and flip them and take the money and run and put it into something else. This next item is pretty interesting. I've sold this exact thing before. I happened to luck into finding it used and I sent it into Amazon. Got $100 for it then. This is a flex belt, electronic toning belt. It's a exercise gimmick. You put it around your belt and it does the electronic pulses. It's supposed to give you abs. It works a little bit. I mean, I didn't try it, but I mean, I've looked into the science of it. It works a little bit, but it's not really gonna make you get shredded. It just kind of helps with therapy. It's more of a therapy kind of thing if you can't work out. And you know, it helps to stimulate your muscles. Paid $8 and as you can see sold for 55. This next item is a new with tag pair of Levis jeans, Levi's 550, 36 by 30 relaxed straight leg jeans. I don't look through the pants section too much unless I'm just bored, because I don't like listing pants too much, but maybe you will, maybe you like it. And new with tags is always going to do pretty well. Paid $8 and as you can see sold for 40. This next one I'm actually really happy about. I took a chance based on what I thought it would sell. This is a Urban Outfitters size small, the size hurt it. It's an impressionist painting shirt, so it's like, I adore the impressionist. I'm just kidding. I do like them though. It's kind of neat. It's wearable art, and that's one of the keywords that I used here. And yeah, somebody who really likes impressionist stuff is going to really dig it. Didn't make me a ton of money. Paid $5, as you can see, it sold for 23. But it's just one of those things where I trusted my instincts and paid off, and I'm pretty happy with that. This next item is a Jeff Gordon NASCAR 2003 Red Hot and Blue large white t-shirt. NASCAR shirts used to be really good for me. They've gone down a little bit just because there's a lot more of them. But still pick them up when they're cheap enough. Paid $4 and as you can see sold for 33. This next item is a Bolero Sport down collection red XL puffer vest. So this is just a general tip. Anytime you see something with down filling, it's going to be, it costs more money to fill it in with down than it does to fill it in with like polyester or whatever. So it's going to be more expensive to produce, it's going to be more expensive retail, and it's going to be more expensive, it's going to get you more money in resell. So took a chance on this one. I couldn't really find comps on this one either, but I paid for $8, as you can see, sold for 40. So yeah, keep an eye out for any jackets, vests, anything like that filled with down. Some people really like it. This is another one of the ones I've already shown. This is Humboldt State University small brown sweater. Just keep an eye out for, again, those mid-range schools, the schools that don't have a heck of a lot of merchandise. You're gonna find alumni, people who want it, and they're gonna pay up for it, especially if it's vintage. As you can see, paid $8 and sold for 40. And then the last item here is this Disneyland D23 2015 exclusive opening day kind of commemorative shirt. D23 big Disney Expo here in Anaheim-ish area. And yeah, just people really go all out for D23 like they do for most cons. But this one, again, words, exclusive, uh, kind of like a commemorative, only available at D23 and only available that particular year because that year was the 55th anniversary. All of that means that it's rare. All of that means that someone's going to pay me a lot more money for it. Paid $4 and as you can see, sold for $50. And that about wraps it up for me here, guys. I really appreciate you checking out this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you put away a few of these brands, bolos, items in your vault so that you can use it when you go out shopping. Again, if you picked up something from me, a tip, a bolo, and you found it and you made money, please let me know about it down in the comments. I would love to hear, hey, I didn't know about this, but I saw you on your channel and I bought it and I found it and I bought it and it made me money. That would really go a long way to keeping me going. Again, thanks for giving my little video a chance. Again, please like, subscribe. Again, as soon as I get, if we can just get a little bit better on the subscriptions, at some point I will reward my loyal followers, YouTube followers, and hook you guys up with something really great so that you can save a lot of money with shipping. So give it a like, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Be cool, and I'll catch you on the next one.